time, as we continue to turn up the heat, which is so important.
It's windy. It's part 2.
Demands of the Premier, specific requests of the Premier. And that requires a
goes
little
on
bit of
and on
organizing
and on and
planning
on.
to figure out what those are.
So I don't. I ask people, a lot of people, well, it could be a factor. Clear cutting could be a factor. It could be connection to clear cutting and flooding. Right now, David Kuhn is talking. But some people didn't want to talk. Some people are afraid. But the majority of people, they blame Mr. Irving. And another point is cold, is windy. Clear cutting could be a factor because it's so windy. It's been windy since mid-October.
Because it's funny.
But when it comes to clear cutting, it's getting worse and worse. I have workers approach me from the Chickman sawmill and told me, this is terrible. They're afraid. They're terrified because the wood is just coming right through the sawmill. And they just, it's cut and right to the stake.
They're doing that, and the only reason
So I'm just going to keep this camera on. Just go on.
Calling for action, they're going to come back and say, well, we're at.
Hey, would you blame the flooding on the clear cutting?
Pardon?
Is it clear cutting to blame because we have more flooding?
Put that as a challenge. Maybe some of
I'm not very educated on the subject. That's why I'm here.
Claire.
So I can learn. Yeah.
That's good. Educate yourself.
Yeah.
Well, just say, yeah, we're willing to be a bit of a collective, to sit down, do some brainstorming, come back, the next time with specific demands we can get people to agree to and start pushing forward. So that's my challenge.
Hey, man.
I see you ran away from me earlier. Do you think there's more? The reason there's more flooding is because of clear cutting?
Yes.
Is it just 1%, or is it? Should we be concerned?
About clear cutting? Sure.
How come people don't bitch and complain?
We are. People are raising it. I hear it all the time. Not just clear cutting, but about where people are cutting within the watersheds, and most specifically, obviously, the Irving, the big industry where they're cutting, is within some of those headwater areas. Look in the Upper Canaan area, the Upper River, up the St. John River.
Were you at the panel last night?
No, I watched it though.
I hear there wasn't that many people.
No.
And I hear that they weren't concerned about the clear cutting at all. They didn't want to talk about it. Nobody wants to talk about it.
It isn't just the clear cutting, but clear cutting is a factor.
It's because I've been bitching about this cold wind since mid-October. It's because the wind, the trees can't stop it. That means there's no trees left.
Yeah. Well, and it isn't just the clear cutting. I mean, it's the spraying that follows it, and then the type of trees that they plant, and the streams and whatever. People get it. I hear it.
So when are we going to get it and stop it? Or when are up there, the Premier's office, going to stop it?
Ask Ross.
Who?
Ross Wetmore.
Oh, Ross. Oh, yeah, Ross. That's right. Who?
People get it. I find down my way, people get it.
That's ferry there yet?
What?
That ferry there yet?
No.
Not yet. He said he'll be there. If it's not there, he will resign.
Yes, I remember.
Yeah.
How are you?
Good. Took a seizure there a couple of weeks ago. Took 3 seizures. I'm in the hospital. Got to take my pills.
Yes.
To our local member.
I hate your t-shirt.
Oh, yeah, okay.
And we are.
Can't stand here in the
People know more about him.
Yeah.
I asked them who's the mayor of Frederick. I don't want to mention his name. Of course, say Woodside. Who's the premier of New Brunswick? Frank McKenna?
Again, I want to acknowledge that we're here on.
Acknowledge. Yeah. Oh, he's here.
Secondly, je voulais remercier tous les jeunes qui sont en devant de ce mouvement.
Vous avez un gouvernement fédéral qui croit dans la même chose que
Should we
vous
be
croyez
concerned?
là-dedans.
I
You
think
have a
clear cutting
federal
is
government
connected to the
that
floods.
understands
Most
the
definitely.
urgency
Most
that
definitely.
climate
Those roots
change
hold the land.
has on our communities. You
Keeps
have
the
a
water
federal
back.
government that
So
wants
most
to work
definitely.
with you
Most
to address
definitely.
climate change. You
So
have
how
a
come we
federal
don't
government
complain?
that has put into place
come we don't
50
let-
individual
Brings a lot of money into this
actions
province.
to help address climate
Brings
change,
a lot of money into
to
our
help
country.
transition and shift
People
our
think about
economy
Canada, they
to
think
a
about
cleaner
lumber.
and greener
They
economy.
think that that's just
That includes putting
how
a price
fishery,
on
lumber
pollution.
mills. They think
That
about
includes building
oil
resilient
rigs.
and
They don't
adapted
think
infrastructure in our
about the
communities
future of
that
those
can help our
problems. They just think
communities
about their
survive
pockets
some
right
of the
now.
impacts we're seeing. That
It's
includes
sad.
conserving more land.
And
in our
maybe they won't
province.
have
It
no,
conserves-
no trees.
It includes
No.
cleaning up our oceans. It means
I like
making
his eyes
electric
looking at me. Who the hell are
easier
you?
to
What's that
purchase and
accent?
easier to
I'm
charge.
French. I'm French.
These are the
We're from
initiatives
Quebec
that
too, but we
federal
don't know
government
Oh, you're
has
from
taken
Quebec,
action
huh?
on
La
already,
Gaspésie?
and we want to
Oh, il fait beau, la
continue
Gaspésie.
working with
J'étais à la
young people
Gaspésie
and
l'été
with all
passé. Oh,
communities
c'est
to
beau.
make sure that we
C'est
address
beau.
Just got back,
climate change
actually,
in a way
visiting family.
On
that
était au
will conserve our
Skyline, le
environment for
Skyline,
years
puis
to come,
l'île
make our communities
Bonaventure.
resilient, and
Beautiful,
ensure
yeah.
that our economy is strong for
Merci.
future generations,
Thank you.
because you will be the ones who continue to lead us forward towards a cleaner and greener economy and sustainable communities for years to come. Merci à vous tous. Thank you all for having me here today.
Is there a connection between clear cutting and the floods?
There is a connection between clear cutting and flooding, yes.
Should we be, what, only 1%?
We should,
About you
we
just
should
said.
have less clear cutting, much less clear
We've got
cutting.
one person.
It would help.
We do have
So how come people are,
yeah, hopeful up here. So.
like right now, the wind, we've been having this
I want to thank you
cold,
very much for coming.
pitching
but
winds
if you
since
could take a
mid-October.
moment and
The
address-
climate is broken.
there's no trees
There are
left.
a few things that-
We broke the climate, so our spring is shot.
So how come people don't
Tell
complain?
Charles.
in regards
Tell
to
Charles.
He's
What?
got to get on the road.
On the road, where's he going
I'm the
now?
driver. St.
You're-
Stephen.
You're the wife.
A number of concerns.
You're the boss. Should we be concerned? But
Our
people are
government
not
is
concerned.
committed to moving forward on climate change in a responsible
But
way.
people, I
that
ask people around, they say, well, I need more
immediate
study, I need more
ensure that we get
research, I need more. What is there to research?
Yes.
Understand that our hospitals, the cars that we drive,
We need to act. That's all. So it's a question of leadership. There's no leadership.
The Forestry Act, they're going to revise it?
No.
We are committed
Did they
to that
revise it
just
to get
transition
more?
to shifting to a greener
No, in fact,
and
we're
cleaner
writing a bill right now to revise
respecting
it for
economic
the
needs of
fall.
each and every
To stop
region
it?
of this country,
To revise it.
economic needs
To revise it.
that Canada
To
and
slow it down?
responsibilities that Canada has
well-
in the world. Make no mistake, Canada is at the table.
No, 'cause that won't
leading on
pass.
climate change,
No.
leading
Tried that
on
already.
environmental sustainability, and
got
we
voted
can do it
down.
in a responsible way
This one is for the woodlot owners.
Woodlot
meeting our
owners.
international commitments.
I don't know what we're going to do. I don't know. You travel around the province.
Yes.
You see all the clear cutting.
yeah,
Now,
sure.
all the clear cutting you see from the roads. What the hell is going on inside?
It's criminal. I don't know.
Have you been in a little plane to drive around? How is it inside? Inland.
So you
There's
said
no
that we have a
sense of
government
urgency to
that,
tackle anything like that.
is taking action. We
Take
don't
him
know
away
if that's
before I
full
start.
enough action. And so we did put the call out to those other potential members of parliament. The Conservatives do not yet have a candidate for this riding, but last night the candidate for the Green Party was announced, and so we
is it?
wanted to give them a chance to speak as well. So I have someone to introduce.
Who's the Green Party candidate?
She's being introduced right now. Hi everyone, I'm a student from UNI. I hate public speaking, so I cannot actually want to be up here, but I think this is more...
Jennifer Atwin is her name.
The one in the red jacket?
No, the one in the black jacket.
Oh,
I want to thank people who have shown up here today. It is a bit of a miserable day, but this isn't going to stop us, obviously. I want to thank David Kuhn for speaking, and Matt DeCourcy for speaking as well. Anyway, so this is my story that I wanted to share with you guys before I introduce the Green Party candidates. On August 20th, 2018, I woke up in the middle of the night.
See her right in the middle.
the one with the ponytail?
I realized that I had not been out of my bedroom on the second floor. Good. Luckily, the door held back the heat and smoke long enough to give me time to call
Green
911. I've been rescued by the incredible Fire Department, who acted in time to keep me out alive and unharmed.
Somebody say you're a Green Party candidate?
I heard the alarm.
You are?
I woke up.
So
and
is
I
there a
did what I needed
connection?
to do
Is there a
to get
connection
myself out in
between
time.
flooding and clear cutting?
On
I
October
absolutely think
8th,
there is a connection.
2018,
We've seen, whatever reports are allowed to be released right
We
now, that they're
heard,
discussing those
second
impacts.
alarm.
And it's
that alarm,
the root systems, it's
that
just the
alarm was
soil.
the report
I think
released
is a
by
big
the
part of it
International
for
Panel on Climate
absorbing all
Change,
that extra water.
stating that
We
we
had
have
200-year
roughly
floods in
144
back-to-back
months to
years.
significantly
Isn't that common
reduce
sense?
our greenhouse
You
gas
would think
emissions.
that's common sense. I feel it should be, but
How come people don't complain?
they have
if
been.
we
I
do
think
not,
this is, we're seeing
there
demonstrations
will
here.
be,
It's just a matter of if the right people listening to their
devastating effects
concerns
that we will see
and
in
directing
this
them to people who
century.
could make those changes.
To put
So
that in
you are a
perspective,
candidate
the city
for
of St.
the
John
next federal
will be
election.
permanently
And as
flooded
of last
in
night,
my
so
lifetime.
Last night.
excited for it.
That's a
Where
fact.
was this? I didn't even know nothing about it.
Was
Where
it
was
When
it?
you say
Stepping
the
Stone
word
Senior Center
carbon tax,
on Saunders Street.
people
A lot of
cringe.
people there?
Yeah, we
People
had,
don't want to talk about
I think
that.
it was over 70 people.
But when you
30
say
people voted
fire,
for the
On a
listen.
beautiful, nice evening, first evening,
Well, I
beautiful
yelled
evening
fire.
in months, and they were
And I, of
there.
all
Yeah,
people,
despite the
know
Lyme
how
disease
scary a fire can be.
awareness, despite
I
the
was in
CBC on the deforestation, and so there was a.
I remember leaning out my
Lots of
window
great
with
turnout.
smoke
What's your
billowing out
website?
behind me,
I have
and
a Facebook
flames
page. It's
creeping closer
Jenna
to me
Gatwin
every
for Fredericton
minute,
2019.
waiting for the fire trucks
you
to
can
arrive.
reach me there.
And I
Well,
remember
I'm
thinking
sure
to
we'll
myself
talk.
over and over again,
Thank you,
I'm gonna
thank
be
you.
okay. I'm gonna be okay. I'm gonna be okay. I believe we are gonna be okay. I believe there's hope. I believe we can get out of this alive. But in order to do that, we need to work. We need to act fast, and we need to work together.
Well, the majority of the people say, I need to have more study, more research done.
Who's saying that?
Green Party candidates.
Tom?
But this
Did you
goes
talk to
beyond
Tom?
Tom who?
Beckley.
Well, a lot of people say,
More research and more study is just more of the same old thing.
yeah, no.
Yeah, we know what we need to do.
So why would somebody say they see the clear cutting from the side of the road? Can you imagine what's going inland that you can't see? And you see dirt roads with flashing stoplights on dirt roads. That means there's traffic there. And they travel at night and they destroy the secondary road. And the potholes, people are complaining. I mean, that's where the premier's office is, right there. Yeah, right there, the fourth floor. He's here right now.
This building?
No, the fourth floor. See?
You mean the fifth floor?
Oh, fifth or whatever. Dude, well, fifth. I'll blame it on the cold weather.
For this future that we have, we do have a future, and it's because of the work that you're doing. You're absolutely right that those individual changes that you're making, which are just absolutely incredible, and I am so honored to be, here to be friends with people who are making such great changes. It is the government who needs to stand up and make these changes on our behalf. We need to make it easier for us to be able to make these changes.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Access to easier ways. So for me, it's just about being louder, doing our research. And
Flooding, is it flooding because of clear cutting?
Oh, I'm sure that's definitely connected. Yeah.
So how come nobody's whining about it?
I know. Are you recording?
Of course.
No. Yeah.
I could read between the lines. Oh my God, it's too funny. I always got a camera in people's face. I don't record.
I know that across the globe there are more marches like this happening.
Should we be connected? is there a connection between clear cutting and flooding?
I'd say so, yeah.
A little bit. Should we be concerned?
Yeah, for sure.
What? How come people don't complain?
Laziness. Procrastination.
The what?
Procrastination. And so.
We should complain more, maybe?
Sure. Definitely.
It's too cold to have a camera in people's faces. That's for sure.
And then some announcements on actions to take. So our next speaker was here last time. If you missed him last time, he had a very important announcement about the carbon tax and constitutionality. Jim Emberger from the Brunswick Anti-Shale Gas Alliance is here to
Can I ask you a question?
give 1 minute.
How do they ask you? Should we be concerned? Is there a connection between clear cutting, the wind, clear cutting, and the flood? Is there more flood? Is there because of clear cutting?
I would argue yes, given the importance of root systems in terms of absorbing a lot of that excess water. There's been a lot of different studies that kind of prove that land with root systems absorbs and retains water much better than systems without it. So I mean, it seems to just make good sense that clear cutting would play a significant role with flooding. With that being said, it would also depend on where the clear cutting was being done, and I think there's a lot of other aspects to consider in terms of clear cutting that make it a negative, like not beneficial practice to the environment.
So how come media don't really talk about it? How come we're just...
Why don't we talk about a lot of things? I don't know. The number one carbon emitter in the world is actually the meat industry, and it's probably one of the least spoken about aspects of global warming. It's something that is at the forefront of my mind in terms of these initiatives, but it's just another one of those things that is maybe too specific.
Maybe it's because I've been bitching about the cold winds since mid-October of last year. Maybe it's because there's no more trees left to stop this wind.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm being sarcastic here.
Yeah.
No, but there's a lot of changes here.
Yeah.
I've never seen so much clear cutting, so much clear cutting beside our road. So if it's going on beside our road, what's going on inside that we don't see?
Yeah, there's actually a great initiative on the north side of Fredericton here. I can't remember the name of them now, but it's St. Mary's something. But they actually plant trees along the St. Mary's River, is that what it's called? Where the old cotton mill is on the north side?
Nashwauk?
Nashwauk, that's what it is. They plant trees all along there to try to mediate the flooding every year. But the city has to sort of give them grants to go and plant those trees. I don't know why they're not funding them.
And we have a beautiful mayor that really knows what's going on. I'll keep my opinion. I'll keep my opinion to myself. No, I'll be good. I'll shut up.
It's a good question though. I had the same conversation with my grandfather last week.
Did you? Grandfather would know because there's never been so much clear cutting in all. I mean, it's terrible. That's why we got problems. There's going to be, I got news flash for you. There's going to be a big flood next spring.
Yeah.
Because there's going to continue on and destroy.
I imagine it'll keep getting worse.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Who was it that was speaking? Was that Jim? Did you know him? No, okay.
Didn't even look.
Okay.
Oh, is that the guy in the green there?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was Jim.
We heard from the Waste-Free Warriors. Every Tuesday, you're out there, okay? So contact the Waste-Free Warriors, okay? So contact Waste-Free Warriors. Come call out to the media. It's also important to...
Comment ça va? Would you blame the flooding on the clear cutting?
Of course. Well, it's one of the factors.
Okay, what, 1%, 2%?
Oh God, I'd say like probably at least 50%.
50?
Oh yeah, because look, if you clear cut, there are no roots holding the water in the soil.
Isn't that a duh? the moment.
Yes, of course it's up there.
So how come people are not bitching and complaining and more? People are bitching about the wind since mid-October from last year. That's because there's no trees left. That's why we got wind.
And why have our deer populations went down by 20% this year? Nothing to eat.
That was seriously. How come people are not concerned? The media don't even talk about it.
It's not in the media. People out of sight, out of mind. They don't know. They don't want to deal with it either. It's a painful idea.
They never even talk about it in the panel last night. I wasn't there. Were you there?
I wasn't there. No.
They
I
said
have to look at it on.
Yeah, they said there was only 80 people showed up there.
Really? No, I was working last night. That's my problem. I've been working evenings, so I'm missing a lot of stuff. But I catch up online. Yeah, you need a bee to bite somebody in the behind.
Right there, that's the Premier's office there, way up there.
He's doubtful whether it's human cause. He's already said that. He wants a pipeline, he wants fracking, duh.
Yeah, but he's always has a cold. He's always sick because it's so.
He's Irving's man. He worked for them for 30 years.
I know.
He's drunk for the late. What else can he do? We're a very small company. Many more people in Canada that are studying.
Oh, I know.
Chapter, it's a citizen-led.
All good.
Let me read it.